So today you're going to discover, by the way, if you're new to the channel, click on the link, click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the valuable business insights on what's working right now, what exactly is working right now. Action eliminates all the resistance. What are the thoughts that you're having right now? What are the things that you're thinking about it? If you just act, if you just take action. I know in this video I made a lot of mistakes. I have misspelled some of the things. My voice might not be clear to some of the people, and I haven't pronounced a couple of the things. My grammatical things are not correct. But if I take action, some of the things which I said might not be agreeable to some of the people, might create confusion, might create a negative impact, and they might turn against me. But even though I take action, even though I put my opinion, I'm taking a step that I'm putting my opinion here. I have that little bit of courage of that to take a small action, to muster that courage and to take small action, even though that I can't pronounce the things correctly, even though that I can't say stuff correctly. I'm taking that action and I'm doing it. One of the biggest lessons that I learned is, I heard most people say to me that knowledge is power, and I don't agree to that. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is just potential power. Applied knowledge, implementation, that's power. What if you have all this different amount of knowledge? I have a huge knowledge about all these different elements. I have knowledge about ads, funnels, offers. I even wrote a book on offers, how to sell high ticket offers. I have all these different elements, all these different things about the knowledge. What if I can't use it? I can't share it to the world. I can't use those knowledge in a particular way. I don't apply those. I won't be rich. Or I'm not doing it for rich. I'm doing it for impact. I won't make some impact. I won't make things happen if I don't use things, if I don't share my opinions, if I don't use all these different things that I gathered. I have made some investments, I have learned stuff. If I don't use it in my life, if I don't share it, if I don't apply it, what is the use of it? We have learned a lot of theory in college. This is one of the reasons why traditional education, I don't believe that's the truth. And there are exceptions to that. Okay, I don't want a doctor who hasn't completed, I don't know, who hasn't completed their degree, or who has completed just 2 years of that. I don't want a doctor. For some professional things we need that. But I personally believe that the MBAs who are passing out, I think the traditional education is not the way to go. MBA, the specialization in marketing, they are teaching the marketing, a bunch of marketing tactics which have worked back in 1700s and 1800s, which is 18th century, 19th century stuff they are teaching, which are not working right now. Management style, Taylor, I have learned it back in my degree. Why the hell do I need to learn? Yes, I need to learn about that because of the history, but a couple of the things that I learned are not using right now, are not the stuff that I'm using right now. It's good to learn, by the way, but if we can't use it, scientific management, F.W. Taylor, we are not using it right now. Most businesses, they are using it, and the businesses which are using it are not growing rapidly because that's outdated. I don't know, maybe not. But some of the stuff which is outdated, what about that? So they give you a bunch of theories. I have learned a lot of theories which I don't use. All this stuff which leads to a mental pressure, and we vomit in an exam paper for grades, and after grades we don't even touch that stuff. And what is the use of it? We don't apply it after learning all these different elements, learning about accounting, financing, learning about cost management, marketing, sales, all these different elements, learning about all these different elements. An MBA, learning all these different elements, and going to the job, doing a one particular role in which he doesn't use all these different things. What's the use of it? And if the knowledge leads to doesn't leads to the action, I think he's called a fool. A person who doesn't use the knowledge to lead it to action, he's called a fool. And I was a fool because I was scared like hell to share my thoughts, my opinions. I'm not anymore. I'm doing it. I'm sharing it. I don't know, because I was thinking with my survival mind, and everyone has it. I'm not saying that only few people have it and few people take the courageous steps. No, people will take the courageous actions even though they have the fear. Those are called, those are the different people than the regular people. Most people, they just give up because it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Taking action is uncomfortable because your mind is wired a certain way, and the more and more aged you are, it's hard to make changes to your mind. So you don't take action. And when you don't take action, what happens? When you don't take more and more action, this is what happens. You will go back to your old routines. All the information you gathered, you will have the regret by not using that information, and you will go back having the regret that you don't want that life. You can't do that, you can't do this. You can't go up, you can't stay there. That's the worst, that's the painful moment. You can't muster the courage and go to the next level. And I have been there. Hey friend, hey you, I have been there. I have faced the fear. This is the one thing that I learned after working in Amazon for a couple of days, not couple of days, for three freaking days. 3 freaking days I worked in Amazon for 3 days. This is what I learned. I learned that I'm unemployable. I can't stay down there, which is like crazy. I can't stay with them, and I'm not mustered enough to go to the next level till now. And that's what I realized. No, you can't do this, you can't do that. You're stuck. Most people are stuck here. And when you muster the courage and take to the next level, when you grow, that's when things change to happen. And these are the 5 lessons. It might sound big, but these are the 5 lessons. I want to give you a little bit elaborate on what happened in 2022 for me. So the lessons that I gathered. So by the way, if you like this, go ahead, click on the like button and subscribe. Do subscribe. And in the description, you will find a link to a Telegram channel or WhatsApp channel. I'm not so sure about that. Click on the link and join the private channel so we can have a conversation. I will share you the important aspects that I think that I learned, and some of the valuable books or some of the valuable stuff. You can grab that huge discounted stuff, whatever it is, you can grab it, the free stuff. I will share that in the group. So click on the link and join the group. I think it's private group. It's not for everyone, because you watched it and you stayed till end. Man, I think it's 43 minutes. You stayed till now. I believe that you are a little bit action taker, and you watched this till now, you hook on to this till now. So I believe that. So click on the link and join the private group, and I will see you there. So I think these are the 5 things that I learned in 2022. These are the 5 biggest things. I can go deep into these 5 things, and I can bring some more things, but I think we are crossing all the time. I can share a lot of stuff, but I have a book sharing a lot of stuff, but let's create a series, and let's go slowly, and let me give you a little bit. I'm losing myself right now. Okay. I'll see you on the other side.